You can have my fork, because I love you. So here we are at the decolonization dinner. It's okay. Yeah, we've been preparing food in here, and it's really about community coming together to make this damn thing happen today, to acknowledge some of the systems of oppression that have kept people down for a long, long time, and what it looks like when we come together. Because after this feast here that we have, we're going to be having a very in-depth discussion and encouraging people to activate and organize, to get involved in processes and organizations here locally that work towards decolonization. And what we're listening to right now is the A Water song, Prayer.
Yeah, that was even like, they had bigger ones. There were so many of them.
I'm going to go skip over and get an interview from RJ. He's the person that came up with this wonderful idea. So this is the man of the hour, and he's the one who came up with the idea for us to organize. This is RJ.
I'm RJ. So my idea behind this event was that I wanted to bring attention to the dark history of colonization and how this holiday of Thanksgiving came to be. I want to really stress the importance of solidarity and community from every single end of the spectrum with different struggles, you know, from the fact that it's a vegan potluck, and even though has nothing to do with like the real message of it, it's still showing solidarity with the animals, and it's showing solidarity with indigenous people, and it's showing solidarity with anti-capitalist struggles, and all these different things really need to get brought into the spotlight, and we need to decolonize our hearts and our minds. And the way that we do that, radicalization happens through struggle, and it happens through getting involved and seeing firsthand and experiencing through it. If you sit home and you watch YouTube videos about what's happening in Standing Rock, you're not gonna be the same person as if you go out there and you're getting shot and you're getting pepper sprayed. And so I'm not expecting everybody out here to go out and get shot and pepper sprayed, but what we're trying to do is bring people out, get them involved in their community. You don't have, if you can't go to Standing Rock, there's stuff happening right here today. There's stuff happening every single day. We got stuff tomorrow, we got stuff Saturday, Sunday, I don't even know what is it, Thursday. But
are you talking to me right now?
I'm just talking to the world.
Are you talking to me right now? Yeah, we're talking to the world,
This is
man.
my comrade right here.
Oh yeah.
But change starts with you, and it starts in your community, and if we get involved, that's starting that process of decolonizing, making these old systems obsolete, creating the new,
Amen.
That's all I got.
Yeah, man. That was good. Excellent. So I'm just going to go around and do a couple interviews, see what people want to say, if anything. They might just want to eat.
Yeah.
So this is Brother Cameron.
All right. So I think the coolest thing that we're doing here is basically feeding people and basically having people engage from all walks of life. And that is potentially, to me, one of the greatest things that we can do as a nation and as a country and as a people on this planet. Come together, try to unite the disparate ways of life, and come to some common conclusion where we can proceed forward with love, compassion, and understanding. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. Play loud music, get engaged in art, and do what you can with your time in the way that best makes sense to you. And don't feel pressure to do anything if it doesn't feel right. I want people to make decisions, including myself and everyone else, to make a decision that you can live with, that you've thought through and that makes sense.
Yes.
With love.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is just a stopgap. Look at this delicious meal. And this is DAmico McNor. So, why are you here today, sir?
Why am I here today? I'm here today to form community because, that's what a lot of you know, people have been lacking right now in this world that we live in. So,
We're doing an interview, so why don't you finish that thought, brother?
you know, as a man of color from Jamaica, and coming off the plane at 5 years old, I've experienced firsthand what decolonization is.
Or colonization, right?
Yeah, colonization.
Yeah, man.
So, well, I'm experiencing firsthand what decolonization is right now.
Right.
So, being in school and really like losing my language and kind of having it beaten out of me has really had an impact on how I live my life today. And my whole world right now has been to create remember who I really am, and as a man of color in this life that we live in, and what we really need is to form community and come together and just be loving to one another. And I found that here with this group of people, these different groups that I've participated in and different things that I've done over the last 2 years of my life, I've reclaimed that. So I'm just grateful and thankful for this food and thankful for the people around me right now. And I'm ready to continue to fight for decolonization.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is Sister Rebecca, and she's going to speak to us as well. Taking a break from the food.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Rebecca, and I live here in Buffalo, and I've become involved with indirect and direct action, mostly around the Standing Rock Sioux No DAPL pipeline, and I came here today to enjoy a vegan feast with my friends who all are involved in different things, and I've met them at different functions and through different organizations. We all have our own little niche of whatever it is we're doing. I'm supporting the Standing Rock Sioux right now with their fight against the pipeline because I think it's absolutely grassroots important. This is a pipeline that is going to, if it goes through, which hopefully it won't, but if it goes onto the Missouri River, it's going to affect millions of people because if it spills, which eventually it will, it's going to go in the waterway of the whole breadbasket of the United States, and it goes into the water just above where the Standing Rock Sioux get their whole water supply. So that will affect their whole entire tribe. This is a fight for water. This is a fight for life. And this is not only the only place this is happening. We have a pipeline here that goes right under the Niagara River. We have water companies that are fighting to get water so they can bottle it and sell it from our lakes, our Great Lakes. So water is a huge issue, and if you don't believe it, think about some of the fires in the drought areas in the United States. We have huge drought areas that a lot of people don't talk about, and those droughts are there because of a lack of water. It all has to do with the climate and how we have really abused our Mother Earth to the point where things are just completely out of whack and totally out of balance. So my fight is a fight to help Mother Earth and to help the water, protect the water. It's a fight to protect Mother Earth for all of us, 7 generations forward, for my grandchildren and their grandchildren, and that's where I stand.
Thank you very much, Rebecca. Okay, so this is Brother Richard. Hey, Richard.
Right, how you doing?
Yeah, good, good. How are you doing?
You know, I'm doing really well. I'm enjoying the festivities, and I'm glad to be here. I've been connected with the Food Not Bombs, and now WasteNotWantNot, and I'm loving the networking and the people that I'm meeting, because personally I had some struggles, and being here helps me keep some structure in my life, and I'm really enjoying it.
Most definitely. Yeah. It's pretty amazing to see everybody coming together like this. I'm definitely not used to it. this family atmosphere. But I think it's really beautiful to see us come together and at the same time like go that step further, like and acknowledge like the systems of oppression that we're up against.
Sure.
You know?
My interest in being here is usually because of one personal issues I'm dealing with, more so than that. Up until now, I never thought I was an activist.
Yeah.
But now that I'm here, I find that I am an activist and been it for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But that's been my normal life as far as me complaining about things and trying to make changes and do things about it.
Yeah.
Not just complaining, but hey, get in
Right.
and try to help change things.
Yeah.
And I'm enjoying that. And finding this community here with the good people here allows me to connect with people who have the same kind of goal as I have and make some changes.
Most definitely.
Getting involved instead of just standing from the outside.
Right.
The other day I used a term called assimilation. Instead of like being on the outside, get involved like being inside. You can accomplish a lot.
Yeah.
As opposed to standing outside complaining.
Right on, man. Right on. And I like how like activism doesn't have to look the same way as everybody else does it. You know what I mean? Like there's so many ways to be creative and come together and create these parallel systems. Because if we're trying to like make change in the world, we have to literally go ahead and do that. We can't wait for anybody else to do it. And it's just wonderful. Because we just met like a couple days ago and now we see each other regularly. And it's going to keep going. So yeah, I'm going to finish up, do a couple more interviews. But this is the Decolonization Dinner 1.0. This is the first year we're doing it. And we're going to keep doing it every year. Yeah, man. Okay. So just to throw it in here, we are at the Buffalo Niagara Hostel. This place is so outrageously awesome. And this is, introduce yourself, brother.
My name is Matthew.
Yeah,
Bailey.
Matthew. Bailey. So why are you here today? What do you want to talk about?
Well, I was interested in decolonization. The meeting, the event I was invited to by my mom,
Yeah.
running horse. She invited us but didn't really give us an update of what it was really about. And I kind of knew, it was about, the indigenous rights movements and against, the whole colonization of the foundings of America, which if you see the doctrine of discovery, you can see the whole Christian, discovery and doctrine of that whole, the foundations of America, what it's built on. So then you can see, what that really stood for and how that, built up. And basically, it was interesting to me. I figured it was definitely going to be about, indigenous rights and definitely about, the movement and everything that's happening right now with all these, pipelines running, not just in North Dakota, but there's also, all through the whole United States and through Canada, tribes are being, they're going in through sovereign lands and running pipes through all type of people's lands against, rights and violating rights and treaties and different things they're supposed to uphold to.
Right.
So, I thought it was interesting. I was trying to figure out, what kind of movements we would be doing with this, or if it was just a coming together unit, like in unification, and and that was pretty cool. But other than that, I really, I didn't have any idea of what we would be doing until I got here.
Yeah. Do you like it, man? How do you feel about us
Yeah,
coming together? I mean, it's the first
It's definitely
step.
nice. It's cool. I mean, some people are here, that traveled like on their bike from like Washington, stuff like that, but didn't actually know anything about the event. But they're like, they're doing it with us and they're here, and it's like, people come together from all over just to, when they see they stand for something that's right,
Yeah.
Sure, we just invited in
they
an
join
old
together.
veteran.
You what?
Pretty sure an old veteran just went in.
Oh, hell
He
yeah.
had nowhere to go. All he had was chicken that someone had just given him. And
Right.
he's real happy he's in. Not
Yeah.
hungry anymore.
That's what's
Yeah.
up. That was like actually the first time we came up with this idea. We wanted it to be not a potluck, but just all rescued foods, and that's the goal for next year, is to provide for way more people and to engage way more people. But this is the first step. This is how it's done. You start small and you get bigger. Step by step.
Did you mention the events that you hold for the food?
Oh yeah. Yeah, so it's like this event is like a combination of different organizations that came together to make this happen. One being WasteNotWantNot, which is facebook.com/WNWN Buffalo. And we have a weekly free farm stand at Kensington and Bailey from 1 o'clock until 4 or until the food's gone. But it's all free rescued foods because we have a major issue in this country with food wastage, and we're trying to address that. Then there's other groups like Ignite the Youth, Animal Allies of Western New York, Food Not Bombs. I know I'm missing a ton out, but you know, this is how it is done. You know, it's not about single issues, it's not about individual groups, it's about the ability to come together, you know, put egos to the side, which is not easy, you know, but we do this because it's about changing from within first. You can't expect shit to happen outside in the world if you are not willing to engage your own challenges and to move forward on your own. So that's one of the reasons we're here, yeah.
I'd also like to put on there, when coming to these events and building with the people, you also become more aware of other events, and you know, you can go through it that way and socialize and you know, find out more things you can become active with and get involved with the communities and upbuild the communities, because this is what builds us up, you know, when everything else is breaking us down.
Right.
You can go to 350.org, and you can go to credo.com, and those are like, they have a lot of petitions, especially like wildlife matters and different matters pertaining to every political situation going on, and you know, natural resource developments, things like that. And you can go on there and you can do the petitions, or you can even just get aware of, like, you know, things that are happening, you know, all over the United States and all over the world that are, like, you know, being done, and like, you know, abuses of animals, environments, habitats, different, like, all kinds of things that affect the people that you probably don't even know are happening, you know. So you should get aware, get involved. It's definitely, you know, we appreciate your support, and we all gotta come together and unite.
Yeah, man.
You know, or nothing gets done.
Right, that's what it's all about. We got to start organizing the people. Here we are in Buffalo, New York. It's kind of dead out here, but it's popping inside. Shit.
Just wanted to say one more thing. The ego is the identity of I self. It's basically you and yourself, and it withholds you, and it kind of you know, it separates you from growing and building with people in the community, and you know, having relationships and bonds with people. It creates your own identity of yourself, separate from everything. It detaches you. So, you know, to do without the ego and to be united as one, you know, in spirit or in however you choose to be united, you know, it's definitely, you gotta get rid of the ego and become a part of everything around you, because we're all connected in the website.
Right on, right on. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, lately, my intention is to choose humility over ego and let spirit move through me, because spirit can't move through you if that ego is in control. And it's like a struggle every day. Every single choice, every moment is a decision if I want to allow my ancestors and my guides to move through me and show me the way, because it's so much easier when you do that. Right? So much easier. Right on. Do you want to say anything, or I'll go?
You said basically everything.
Okay, beautiful. All right. Okay, this is Brother Koa. Wagwan.
What's up? I'm not really celebrating Thanksgiving because, I cannot, be happy and have a full heart when I know that there's people that are being terrorized and brutalized in North Dakota right now, defending, sacred burial grounds and protecting our water sources. So I'm kind of here, with half a heart. My part of my heart's in North Dakota. I have friends out there, and I've had friends that were wounded the last couple of days. So that's really weighing on my shoulders. And, but yeah, solidarity to my First Nations cousins, and decolonize the world.
Right,
no
right
borders.
on. That's a beautiful way to end this video. Shit. Decolonize the world. Over and out.